The problem that you probably had, which was the same problem I had, was that there are so many people out there with differing opinions when you start talking about online school. That recently changed with COVID, but when I went, it was back in 2014. And if you go on chef groups and cook groups on Facebook and talk to the strangers on the internet, they all say not to go to any school and to get all your training from the School of Hard Knocks, and that's the best way to go. Frankly, I think that's bullshit. For example, what is market segmentation? Do you know what market segmentation is? Does anybody at your work know what market segmentation is? That's just one aspect of marketing. Hotel management. What happens when you go work for a really nice big hotel in the F&B industry, the food and beverage section of it? What if you want to get on as a sous chef there? How do you know how to do anything in a hotel? What's different between running a hotel and running a restaurant? Other people, they stick their noses up at it. They scoff at the idea of going to an online school because being a chef is supposed to be this hands-on experience. You're supposed to go to the School of Hard Knocks, man. You know, that's where you get all your training, man. But the truth is that most of these cooks and chefs don't know what the fuck they're talking about in the first place. I've been dealing with this thing my whole life of people not knowing what the fuck they're talking about. And I'm not saying that I know more than them. In fact, the exact opposite. I don't know and want to learn, and I go to learn and I ask these questions, and I get this deer in the headlights fucking stare when it comes to simple shit like mother sauces. What's the difference between a brunoise and a bâtonnet? I ask these questions. They don't know the fucking answer, but it's in the textbook, and I can learn it, and I can practice at home, and I could try it at work if I want to come up with an idea for a special. So yes, get your cooking experience on the line, hands-on, but there's no reason why you can't do both. If you are as hungry as I am about wanting to get real hardcore experience, go on the cook line, work your ass off for somebody that you really care about, that you find that you can have good loyalty towards, and go to school. Do both. Then by the time you get done, instead of having to do an externship somewhere, you already have that experience. You know, be a fucking porter if you have to. Because here's the thing. If you are running a restaurant, you need to be able to scrub toilets just like everybody else. You cannot think that you are above doing anything. You need to have the experience of unclogging toilets, cleaning bathrooms, and doing all of the other shit that comes with running a restaurant. What do you want to do with your career? You need to decide now what kind of chef you want to be. And if you can figure it out ahead of time, then it is going to cut a lot of shit. I have 18 years of experience, but that's not all quality experience. It's not like I was working at fucking, the Manhattan or, some fancy fucking restaurant in New York where they're doing all the foofy shit with the fucking tweezers and shit. I was working as a grave cook at a family restaurant. For 4 fucking years I did that. Whenever I would do something fancy, I would make a really nice omelet, and I would thinly slice the avocado for a Southwestern style omelet, and I would layer it out and I would shingle it on top so it looked really fucking cool. Got my ass chewed for that because it's not how it looks in the picture. I learned sense of urgency. I learned about being consistent. I learned hard work. I learned about having to be a grave cook meant that I had to be the janitor as well as the cook. I had to clean the bathrooms. The drunk crowd would come in, somebody would barf in the bathroom, and the server didn't want to fuck with it. So I'm the one that cleaned up the fucking puke in the bathroom. But I also was the one cooking their bacon and their fucking eggs. There's so much shit that goes into the experience that you cannot get with an online school. So I 100% agree with that. I 100% agree that hard experience is extremely important in this industry. But there's a lot of shit you can't learn doing these types of jobs that you can only learn through listening to somebody that's a true professional that actually wants to teach you. And there's a stigma that comes with online schools because a lot of them ended up being scams. But if you can find a good one, there is so much information. I have hundreds of dollars worth of textbooks that I still look into and I still read. Like, it is an amazing, awesome experience. And you know what? It actually requires a completely different set of dedication because while you go to work to earn your living during the day or whatever, You have your assignments that are due. And here's the thing, if you don't log into your computer, they don't get done. You don't have to drive to a school, listen to an instructor, and have that face to face necessarily. Now they have like Zoom meetings and stuff like that. They didn't have that in 2012, right? All we had was a forum. We had a forum. We had a list of our assignments. This is the shit that you need to do. This is the expected schedule. Get to it. Go. Have fun. 3,000 word essay on wine and cheese pairings, for example. Capstone courses covering everything that you learned the previous, 18 months or whatever it was. People could talk shit on online schools, but they are an extremely good value for what you're getting, as long as you pick a good one. So what I will say, as far as should you go to online school, make sure you are doing your research. Go to Google, search it up, find other students, see what they're doing with their lives. See what the instructors are like. Who are the instructors? Some of my instructors from Le Cordon Bleu, even though it was online, some of them wrote some of the textbooks that I was learning from. You could ask them anything in the world and they knew about it. And these people aren't celebrities or anything. They're just extremely knowledgeable. Do not stay at your office job and go to online culinary school. Go find a restaurant. I don't care if it's a fucking Applebee's. Go find a restaurant, go work there, go to online school, get your shit in order. If you're looking at online school as a way to be the thing that makes you move forward in life, it will help. But ultimately, if you don't have the drive and the passion to do this, then it won't fucking matter. There's plenty of people that went to culinary school that was working with me at Perkins. When they finally got line experience, they hadn't worked on the line before. They were working at a fucking office job. They went and got a job on the cook line somewhere after graduating school. And they came in with their clean chef jacket and their brand new knife bag with their shiny new unused knives and their fucking tweezers. And they got their ass handed to them on the line with a busy night with me, Michael, and Juan. And they couldn't hang and they fucking left. They just couldn't deal with the pressure. You have a line full of fucking tickets, pissed off servers, and a guy on wheel that is speaking broken Spanglish that we can understand, but they don't know what the fuck they're saying. Culinary school doesn't teach you that. So you need to have both. If this gave you more motivation to pursue the idea of going to some kind of culinary school, online or otherwise, let me know by hitting the like button. And also, if you graduated from an online school or are thinking about it, let me know in the comments. I want to hear about your experiences going to these schools, if you had a negative or positive, and what that was about. Like, I genuinely want to know. I want to hear stories from the people that are actually watching my videos. But otherwise, you guys have an awesome day, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.